Okay, as I was saying, meanwhile, this section, which was above where this one was, looks like this, and this section, which was partially attached to it, but as this thing started to tear off, this one went off, and this is the first funnel. Round section, aka this one, where it struck down at, is completely destroyed. Boiler room number 2 is in the best condition out of any of the boiler rooms, and boiler room number 4 is in some of the best condition, and boiler room number 1 is in the best condition. Boiler room number 4 is in the best condition of any of the boiler rooms. The boiler room no 1 is in the is right behind it. Behind that one is a boiler rooms no 3 and 5. When the worst condition is boiler room number 4. It's boiler room number 2. So it's 2. The tie between 3 and 5. Boiler room number 1 and 4. And then 4. The stern's bottom decks are literally unrecognizable. The HMS Ajax is this warship, you know? The freaking the ship was a bit of a taller one and had 4 propellers, its rudder and had 2 massive guns, 2 massive big gun turrets. The front, this weird bow thingy, its bridge was ahead with little sticking out things for a long piece of rope thingy, which was about the first mast. Behind that was was the only funnel along with a spotlight on its side. Behind that was a seaplane thingy and a crane that'd probably be used to lower the seaplane into the water. By the way, by the first funnel there are 2 lifeboats, each one on the port and one on the starboard sides. Along the port and starboard sides of the seaplane is 2 other lifeboats. Except one of them has a bit of a divot on its back. Some ungodly reason. And behind the crane is the last 2 lifeboats with little windows by their fronts. And basically right on the end of the back one is the second mast, and then 2 more big guns on the stern, pointing sternwards to the flag that I think is the Italian one. Unknowingly, a huge multiple torpedoes were sent in. One struck an ammo box. 2 others. One struck a bit further ahead by the bridge. One struck a bit further ahead. One somewhat struck by its bow, and the other one missed entirely. The huge hole where it struck the ammo box was now starting to sink down, and it started to drift through. As then its hull finally tore right through, it started to have a V-break and tore straight through its midsection, suddenly dropping down its bridge, violently sinking fast. All of its guns were fully off. The other ones started to, but they wouldn't fully make it off. it slowed off. But as the ship had violent sinking, one of its final mast would tear off before one of the gunner started tearing off as the ship started tearing off its gun barrel itself. Suddenly fell down and basically flew off the water and tearing off the side of the ship. The other one would also be torn off as the ship sank. Pieces of itself were torn off as it then fell to the bottom of the sea. At the battle section, the bridge had been torn off, but when it struck down, it very violently threw the bridge into itself, then sinking itself. The final standing gun turret would then tear off soon after the ship fully sank under. The wreck of the stern like this.
Ah! Okay. Oh, god damn. It's so weird being back into this, and I think I know Five Nights at Freddy's, and yeah, it's very obvious that I okay. Gotta keep this thing wound up tight. Oh, I gotta get
Bow would tear off also.
night one. Can't even see it coming. Ah, that's not a joke for the internet. Bonnie is there. Very happy. So apparently the battery now contains the last way to run out of Freddy jumping in the middle of the night. As you can see, I'm wearing my lucky flannel. I need it. Seem to help me. What is that sound? Why do you do things like that? I have them. And those adorable creatures don't help me much. Things fine for now. It's gonna be fine. Have to make sure they don't. Could be okay. Until they leave. Now, I'm just wondering where the hell Foxy is. I know Foxy is out there somewhere. Not dead.
Funnel part of it, seaplane, which sunk after it. The crane's part, the crane's base of it, chunk of the hull, before the bow of the bridge of the ship, the bow. I think this was part of the back of it, which then, right around here, which tore, and then the very tip of the bow.